Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. First top stories. Drivers' plight highlighted during observance of 26 Drivers' Day held at different places in state. And scam after scam will start rolling out of Congress government's cupboard, says T.H. Chauba. Now the news in detail. In a sorrowful remembrance of the mass protest launched by the drivers on January 14, 1990 at Querengue Old Airfield against the merciless torture and killing of innocent drivers and handymen, the 26th Drivers' Day was observed widely in the state by different transporters and drivers' unions today. The pains and dangers faced by persons whose profession is driving were clearly underscored during the observance of the 26th Drivers' Day held at different places in the state today. Such an observance was held at the complex of Interstate Bus Terminus ISBT at Kumanlampak under the aegis of Old Manipur Petroleum Tankers Drivers Union. President of the Union, Bhupen Chandra Ghosh, Senior Depot Manager of Indian Oil Corporation IOC, S.I. Singh, and President of NH57 Truck Owners Association, K. Inauba, and many others attended the function. Families of drivers and handymen who have passed away took part in the observance. Floral tributes were paid to the photographs of the drivers and handymen who have died. The union presented gifts to the families of the deceased drivers and handymen. Speaking on the occasion, K.H. Inauba said the role of the drivers and handymen is immense. They are the ones who bring the food grains and other essential commodities for the people of Manipur, thus serving the people in a big way. Sometimes incidents of merciless killing or torture of the drivers and handymen happen, which is very unfortunate. In fact, the drivers and the handymen who are working tirelessly day and night to earn livelihood for their families ought to be respected. He further appealed to all sections of the people to stop meting out sufferings to the people by calling ban or economic blockade for a demand. The Gwaltawi and Yangangpopi Road Transport Association also observed the day at Saizang Community Hall. The observance held with the 28th Annual General Body Meeting of the association was attended by MLA of Lamlai Assembly Constituency KSH Biren, Secretary Transport M. Lakshmi Kumar, DC of Imphal East M. Joy, President of the association KH Ibu Chaubi, and many drivers and family members of the late drivers. As part of the observance, floral tributes were paid to the photographs of the late drivers by those who attended the observance. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary of the Association, Haikruzam Tombi said, most of the drivers who are working for the people day and night are facing a lot of hardship at present. As there is no proper parking of the association, many officials of the Transport and Motor Vehicle Department unreasonably ask for money on the roads. It is indeed a big blow on the livelihood of the drivers, he added. It becomes the main reason why some drivers have to leave this profession. Tidim Road Drivers Union also observed the day at Nambol Maibamching. President of the Union R.K. Setu, President of Imphal Churachandpur Road Bus Owners and Workers Association M. Naran, Secretary of Tidim Road Diesel Auto Drivers Union N. Jugindro, drivers and family members of led drivers attended the observance. As part of the observance, floral tributes were paid to the photographs of led drivers. A 2-minute silence was observed in honor of the departed souls. Many speakers expressed that a good transportation system is one of the most important parts of development. They also praised the contribution and dedication of the drivers to the society. However, they expressed their unhappiness over the attitude of some drivers who drive after having drinks or other intoxicants. It may lead to unwanted incidents. They appealed to the drivers not to mix driving with intoxicants. The drivers should not forget that they are carrying many precious lives on their vehicles, the speakers cautioned. In a speech, Secretary of Bus Owners Union B. Dhanabir Sharma expressed about the present condition of the bereaved families and urged the state government to take up welfare programs for the drivers.
State highways in the Matok Pangtholing, the Sunglava Live Tivato Doctor like Hidrava, Diversing Amadi, Sunglava Mana Poraga, Imundu family Dubu, maintain Toramba, Dumakabu, Mahak like Hidramatunda, Manipur Sarkar, Amadi, Maile Nava Department, Koimategi, Lemahu Riba, Mahaki Masamasu, Amadi. Family singa do Manipur government side tegi ning thamaningi thamde habidi nate mamang thamgi su kaya am yaure adu khoi pangtho aning ba ena kaya mo khoi bu chingbi ba ji chungani haina khoi ge gai ne mai tegi.
Scam after scam will start rolling out of the cupboard of the Congress government in the state. There are concrete records of the scams lined up. This new bombshell was dropped by President of BJP Manipur Pradesh T.S. Chauba during a press meet cum felicitation of 4 new entrants into the fold of BJP at the party office today. Ever continuing his allegations against the Congress government led by Chief Minister O. Ibobi, Chauba further charged that the Tribal Affairs Department is becoming more like a city welfare department. General Secretary Administration M. Ashwini Kumar and State Media Affairs Secretary L. Bashanta were present at the felicitation ceremony. The newly joined members are former President of City District Trinamool Congress R.K. Priyobarta, Ward Member of Lamsang Nagar Panchayat Devananda, Member of Ward Number 2 L. Salaingamba and social activist S. Bobo. T.S. Chauba further said it is worth discussing what Deputy Chief Minister Gaikangam has done so far for the development of the hill region. He has been a leader of the people for quite a long time and also the President of MPCC. BJP will visit and inspect the condition of Old Kasar Road, which lies in its own assembly constituency. Did the Home Department call tenders for purchasing the CCTVs worth crores of rupees? Chauba asked, and announced that the recruitment of police personnel who allegedly submitted fake sports certificates for the recruitment would be investigated. Rice under the public distribution system does not reach the people. Instead, it has been traded away to shops and other stores. Tribal Development Department, which exists for taking up developmental works for the hill areas, has now become a department for the sole welfare of the leaders of the hills living in Imphal. CBI will be asked to probe these matters. There are many police stations which don't have sufficient number of vehicles. All this will be investigated and made public, he said.
Tribal welfare ki bashakarai chakre, tribal elected chingna town se leraga sing kana gadaba tribal welfare da thadar ko paisa se CBI tigal ngani lauthui basini takshan ngani karai robrali karai lei haibaro khangaro lere Manipuri area tara thobugi mabandi singni singda sasol litrabani singda thana litrabani singda lambi yadrabani singda man mayam sing praja gi wariba singda public distribution kari no hebo khangdaba toina ISTV da mayam lawbo pubiraba maduni ekhoina government is high, adu khomning gray hai. Komo maramadra Home Department ngasi CCTV lai kibagi kamdori paikhala kani khu sendiyo CCTV tender tawgibra tender tawdana pigibra CCTV ujik chalai bai aribra BJP na matang scam khangbiyo tayari tawbiyo.
Vice President of BJYM and also state media in charge, mass enrollment, Kongkham Bikramjit said Mega enrollment drives will begin soon. Motorcycle rally, street corner campaign, institutional campaign, etc. will be taken up to bring change in Manipur, he said. According to reports received from the police, a powerful IED weighing about 1 kg was found planted by some unidentified persons near Sikubung Lamkai along Imphal Ukhrul Road under Litan police station around 8:30 am today. A patrol party of 16 Assam Rifles came across the IED during its daily routine of road opening. The IED was safely removed using a robotic vehicle known as Human Support Vehicle and was detonated at a nearby place. Call what you may, a yeoman service or taking political mileage, MLAs and ministers appear to be taking much interest in bringing about good and quality education system in Manipur. Recently, the MLA of Andhra Assembly constituency, T.S. Shyamkumar, has taken up the supreme initiative to educate the students of his assembly constituency, irrespective of poor or rich. Social Welfare Minister A.K. Mirabai has also started taking care of students in her assembly constituency. Today, Minister Mirabai inspected the educational institutions in her constituency. During her inspection visit, Mirabai inspected the Langsing Government High School, where a free coaching class for students of Patsoy Assembly constituency who are appearing in Class 10 examination is going on. All the expenses of the coaching class, organized in collaboration with the headmistress of the school by hiring qualified teachers in different subjects, are borne by the minister herself. During her visit, Minister Mirabai also assured of giving all possible help to the school authority. Talking to media persons, Minister Mirabai said the special coaching class for Class 10 students of Patchoy Assembly constituency has been taken up for the first time. It will be held widely in our assembly constituency from next year onwards. A big role of teachers and parents is needed to make the coaching class a grand success, Minister Mirabai added.
aina hariba aigi thagi tolop tagi makoi gi tuition gi damakta ai leiba darkar oiba chingdo loina ma aina sponsor tawgani kari gi oja ne mla na waga dori banu haigana tawdana sumaina tawdana atenba matangi manungda tha ani kaptang phangbase handaki di ahobani mathangi lakadori ba session gi damakta di maximum darkar oiba tha mari haibase ai choidana mathangi session gi nangnaba mathangi koi 10 gi exam mamangda tha mari mamangda ai koi parikha tawdinegi mamangda choidana magi tuition na se nganna hangdokani.
As part of our inspection visit, Minister Mirabai also inspected the ongoing construction of the community hall at Tera Tongram Lekai under her local area development fund. She gave her assurance to provide help in construction of the community hall. She also promised to provide good drinking water as soon as possible at the Lekai. Now the national and international news. Missile scientist Avinash Chandra has been sacked as chief of India's top defense research organization but has not been formally notified by the government. Mr. Chandra, who was removed as chairman of the Defense Research and Development Organization 15 months before his contract was to end, came to work today and said he had not received any notice. The post that announced Mr. Chandra's removal was also explicably removed from a government website within half an hour. It has said that Mr. Chandra's services would not be required after January 31st. A cabinet panel on appointments led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi cleared his removal. No official reason has been given for the sacking of one of the country's finest missile scientists, often known as the Agni Man, for leading the long-range Agni series missile program. Mr. Chandra is likely to be replaced by Sekhar Basu, the director of the Bhabha Atomic Research Center. Congress MP Shashi Tharoor's wife Sunanda Puskar's death is an open and shut case, Delhi police sources claim today. While adding that there is no hurry to question Tharoor in the mysterious death of Sunanda, officials are likely to ask him why he forced doctors to change opinion in the case. Delhi police sources say Sunanda was injected by someone who knew her well. They also point out that there are several contradictions between people examined and Tharoor's statements. Officials say that Sunanda was unhappy with her personal life. Special investigation team may question Shashi Tharoor in the next few days. A lot of witnesses have been examined. We are examining physical evidence with the help of experts. We are preparing a set of questions for the forensic lab where the samples are being sent Samples are likely to be sent abroad in the next 2-3 days. Delhi Police Commissioner B.S. Basi told a news agency, India will catch up with China's growth at 7% in the year 2016-17, the World Bank has forecast, saying India's economy has recovered in the wake of the economic reform measures taken by the new Indian government, falling oil prices and lower interest rates. India will catch up with China's growth in the year 2016 and 2017, World Bank Chief Economist and Senior Vice President Kaushik Basu said. China's growth will remain high, but will begin to taper very gently, reaching 6.9% in 2017, he said, as the World Bank released the Global Outlook Disappointments, Divergences and Expectations, Global Economic Prospects. Filing of nomination papers for coming Delhi Assembly elections has begun today. Candidates of different political parties can file their nominations from tomorrow for the poll, which is scheduled to be held on February 7th. With the declaration of poll dates, Election Commission today launched a crackdown on illegal hoardings and banners put up by political parties in all 9 districts. Legislatures in China's far western Xinjiang province have passed a law to prohibit residents from wearing burqas in public in a continued campaign against what authorities view as religious extremism. The new ban in Urumqi was approved by local legislatures last month and given the green light by the regional legislature at the weekend. The ordinance name suggests it targets out garments covering someone's full body, including the face, which is called a burqa in some Islamic traditions. The new edition of the French satirical magazine Charlie Hebdo has gone on sale with a cartoon depicting the Prophet Muhammad on its cover. 3 million copies are being printed, a week after Islamist gunmen murdered 8 journalists at the magazine and 4 other people in Paris. The cartoon shows the Prophet weeping while holding a sign saying, Jesus Charlie, I am Charlie. It is believed earlier cartoons of the Prophet prompted the attack. The slogan, Jesus Charlie, has been widely used following the shootings. Now the top stories once again. Drivers' plight highlighted during observance of 26th Drivers' Day held at different places in state. And scam after scam will start rolling out of Congress government's cupboard, says T.S. Jawar. That's all for now, and keep watching for more news updates.